This video goes out to Andrew Honeywell. Andrew hit me up, asked the question about sharks and the SEAL teams. So I've gotten it a bunch. So I'm doing a little Q&A, answer these questions about sharks. So I got a couple of wonderful stories about sharks and the SEAL teams. My first experience, when you fly out to the island in the middle of the night, they show you about 3 hours of Shark Week videos. And they try to tell you that those sharks are living right here in the water and they're shot off of San Clemente. But you know what? Like, I knew it was up there in San Francisco where the sharks attack SEALs. So I was kind of like, yeah, whatever, no big deal. After those 3 hours, you go out and you do a swim out to a buoy and back, about a mile swim, and you don't think nothing of it. You get out the water, it was black, no big deal. And you get out, and the next morning you do the same swim, and in the water are these big 14-foot sharks laying down there in these sand holes, resting for the day. All of a sudden, everybody's opinion of them night swims changed real quick like. So that was a good one. You know, sharks are in there. You know, they're out there. They the apex predator pretty much. Them and some orca whales. So next story, we were diving in Virginia Beach, doing a combat river dive, and I was driving. I wasn't really paying attention, and we swam into a ball of sharks feeding on a fisherman's waste catch. So we were in Virginia Beach, right by the Coast Guard station. There's some fishermen that dock their boats there. Our mission was to hit a Coast Guard boat as the target, and I swam us into this snake-infested ball of sharks, and they were beating us up, and I swam through this big pile of fish guts, and I still didn't get bitten. Now, we ended up trying to hit the target. The current was too strong, pulled us off. We swam out into the middle of the channel, and my chief went absolutely bat crazy on me because I swam him into a ball of sharks, and I really couldn't say nothing. You know, I couldn't say nothing. I was like, my bad, chief. And he was like, it was crazy, but we didn't get bit. So I like to say this. On every dive you do at night, you're going to get hit. Sometimes they're going to hit you a little bit. Sometimes it might hit you hard enough to knock the wind out of you. But I know this. I don't know no SEALs that have ever been bitten, and nor have I heard of any Navy SEALs that have been bitten. Okay? I just thought of one more story that's pretty awesome. All right, so if you dive at night without lights and all that good stuff like we do in the SEAL teams, the sharks are going to come and hit you. And it's scary. But you just got to have in the back of your mind, ain't no SEALs got eaten before. So you keep it moving. All right, one other story. When we went into Somalia, we were doing dives into the harbor to check it out. And they had the highest concentration of tiger sharks in the world because the Somalians were throwing the bodies into the harbor. All the tiger sharks were eating them. So we had a SEAL team go in there and do kind of a recon. They swam the first 2 nights. And no one got eaten. No one got bit. Don't ask me what the sharks know that we don't know, but they obviously know that they're not supposed to be eating us or we're not good. So if you could swim in the highest concentration of tiger sharks in the world and not get bitten, I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say that you're not going to get bitten. I say that to say that a surfer in Australia just got killed by a white shark the other day. So it is what it is. That's Navy SEALs dealing with sharks. Have a great day. Thank you, Andrew Honeywell, for the shout out and the question. I hope that answered it well enough. Hey, everybody take a second and leave your comments in the comments. If you got questions, you know, I do these videos from time to time to try to answer questions that I get so the general populace can just hear, you know, kind of sharks in the SEAL teams. All right, be sharky today.